A whiskey bottle sits upon the table, surrounded by the down. Welcome back, guys, to Folk Wrestling. It is your 21st of April 2025 review of Raw. We managed to get the words out there. I enjoyed my watch along very much so, but did I enjoy? Did I enjoy? Did I enjoy Monday Night Raw? Is the real question. You know what? It was pretty bad, but I thought there was some parts that were good, and there were some parts that were absolutely abysmal. That kind of just tends to be the that just kind of tends to be the way in wrestling. It's like you can get like the odd thing that is good in modern wrestling, and then you just get the odd thing that is, well, not the odd. The majority of the stuff is fucking garbage. But you don't want me to bury wrestling here without any context. Let's actually get into the context and let's actually speak about it. There's quite a lot to get into from this big Monday Night Raw, but it begins Fiend. I do not know what this. See this theme song for Travis Scott, by the way, absolutely abysmal. Oh, but guess what, folks? There was no Travis Scott tonight. So see, oh here, Rock can't be arse appearing Travis. So do you mind? I mean, honestly, what is the state of that WrestleMania? Honestly, man, like what is going on? But no need to fear. John Cena is here. He kicks off the show. He gets in the ring. He gets the announcer to basically do the introduction for him. He says, "My sincerest apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the greatest of all time, that never seen 17, gracing Las Vegas with his presence for the final time, the last real world champion, John Cena." Cena then goes on a big rant about, it's like, yeah, winners write history. You there. He speaks about family, he speaks about the wife, the kids. He's like, you wouldn't do that to them. Why are you doing it to me? Cody, last year he was the chosen child. This year, not so much. You booed him on Friday, you booed him on Sunday, now you're booing him tonight. He's like, when I started this tour, I had 36 dates. Then he ran through like the Netflix premiere, the Rumble, Glasgow, Brussels, London, Mania, like Vegas a bunch of times, etc., etc. And those 36 dates are now down to 27, which is quite sad. He says, and guess what? You say I can't wrestle, but guess what, folks? I don't need to. But I'm going to hold this championship, and when I call it quits, this belt has been held by CM Punk, Triple H, Michael, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brett, etc., etc., Roman Reigns, Bruno Sammartino. I am the real last undisputed champion of the WWE. This is the hard part. The rest is a cakewalk. Fuck Cody Rhodes. He fucking sucks. Get your cameras out. The real last champ is here. Out of nowhere, Randy Orton hits Cena with an RKO as Cena poses with the WWE Championship to close the segment. So, decent segment here. Good promo for Cena. Probably the best promo he's cut since this whole heel turn for me. And Randy Orton versus Cena is a match that I don't mind, because guess what, folks? Two guys that were a massive part of Ruthless Aggression, two massive household names. You know what I mean? I'm not going to begrudge these two having one final showdown in 2025, because it's fucking better than plenty of the other alternatives. But you look at... my only problem with this is Cody Rhodes. Where is he? He's not injured. We've seen him leave on the bus at Mania. His wee shitey tour bus, the caravan without the wheels, whatever you want to call it. Where is he then? Well, what is the reason for him not confronting Cena tonight? You know what I mean? It's like back in the day, man, if somebody lost the belt without an injury, they were there every day of the week. Where is Cody? It's pathetic. And it would be unfair for me to just pretend this segment was great and, oh, it makes total sense why Cody's not there, but it doesn't make any sense why he's not there. You know what I mean? But here, good promo for Cena and an RKO for Orton, and like I say, Cena Orton one last time. I don't think many of us are going to agree about that. Cole then pointed out that Bailey is out of time. Out for a period of time, fella. Dislocated shoulder. Shite. We then had Pat McAfee and his show were in the front row, and you Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley also in the house tonight. Yeah, first match. Championship tag match. Becky Lynch, Lia Valkyria versus Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez come out smiling, all this, all that, despite the fact they lost their belts last night. Again, Liv kind of hinted towards, well, it doesn't matter if we lost because Dom's the champs kind of thing, but I don't know. Match is just a wee bit El Generico for my liking. You know what I mean? Like, what is really happening here? At the end of the day, Liv Morgan hits Valkyria with the Oblivion, 1, 2, 3. So of course Becky Lynch doesn't take the pin. Becky then turns heel, batters Valkyria, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out of the ring. It's just like, right, if you want to fucking batter her, man. None of this faking in and out pish. But yeah, it's like, makes you wonder, what was the fucking point of these two winning the championships just for this turn? Honestly, I've no idea. We then got a massive video recap package of Seth Rollins, CM Punk and Roman Reigns from WrestleMania. We had a lot of this throughout the night, just passing time, but you know what? If I wasn't doing the watch long, if I didn't have the great subscribers of Fog Wrestling carrying me through this, I'd have fell asleep at this point. But it was, instead of banger after banger and burger after burger, it was shot after shot after shot. Pished. We then got a wee hype package about the fact that there's been over 1.1 billion social media impressions during WrestleMania 41 weekend. But the question is, folks, sure, what happened? I thought the internet's no real life, Triple H. I thought it didn't matter. Huh? You big absolute fanny. I mean, you can't just switch up your mind like this, Triple H, damn it. What are you playing at, son? Yeah, right. Up next. Well, say before we up next, like, I just don't get Triple H's logic. Like, oh, their internet fans are no real, but then bragging about the internet views. Like, you can't have it both ways, you know what I mean? You have to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Right, anyway. New Day Alpha Academy segment up next. This was just boring as fuck. But then out of nowhere, Rusev's music hit. Rusev Matia. Rusev Kroshka. Down. The Bulgarian Brute comes out. New Day want none of him. They hightail it out of there. And then Rusev essentially batters the fuck out of Otis and Cesaro. Now, again, what does this mean going forward? Like, what is happening here? I'm not really too sure. Is Rusev, like, why is he coming out battering tag teams? Has Triple H got any fucking idea what they're going to do with this guy? You look at Rusev, right? Big fucking guy. This guy could easily hold the championship very soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just does nothing, man. And we'll see him streaming in about a couple of months complaining about lack of screen time. Something like that. He hits the accolade, brother. We then head to the Judgment Day clubhouse. Oh, you won. Well, we've won them back. Yay, Finn Balor's animosity. He's jealous. Boo. Why is Finn Balor fucking greeting here? It just kind of makes no fucking sense. He's like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas fella. It's like, well, maybe take that wee look off your face, you fucking mong. Dom is obviously taking on Penta later on tonight. It was then announced that War Games Survivor Series will take place on November 29th in San Diego, California, Petco Park. Again, who gives a shit, fella? No, I mean, San Diego, California. Booyaka, right. Io Sky cut a promo. Just fucking garbage, man. I mean, yeah, good match last night, but it's like back to shite. I mean, just broken English and then it in Japanese. Then Fakir comes out, you know what I mean, wearing the blue. People, I've never seen blue look so good on Raw. On the red brand. And then she cuts half her promo in Spanish, so someone cutting half a promo in Japanese, someone cutting half a promo in Spanish, and then I'm sitting here like, what is even going on? I just don't understand it, you know what I mean? It's like, especially with Io Sky, I mean, Fakir's, never really been on the main roster, but it's like, why can't they just learn how to speak English, you know what I mean? Like, I honestly, I just don't get it. It's like if Drew McIntyre and guys like him who come from abroad but speak English as their first language need to change their accent so Americans can understand, you'd think they'd fucking make people who can't literally speak the actual language learn the actual language, but I don't know. These two have a match. I mean, is the match decent? Yeah, Adam Pearce forced himself out there to announce it, which I thought was a bit cringe, to be honest. But then out of nowhere towards the end of the match, you've got who came out first? It was Roxanne Perez. Then Julia came out, right? And so they're battering Sky and Fakir, but out comes Rhea Ripley, makes a save, and then she looks like Io Sky is like, look, that's us even now. I helped you, kind of thing. Brilliant. Brilliant, guys. Fan dabby dozy, but like, Fakir, Roxanne Perez, and Julia, they don't look out of place in the main roster. Call them up, man, and push them. Do something. Because wasting people's time during the mediocrity of NXT does nothing for them. It takes the appeal away. Right, up next, Jey Uso's championship celebration. I forgot this even fucking happened, man. Honestly, no word of a lie. Jey Uso yeets his way down to the ring. He's like, I said I'd beat Gunther, I did yeet. Oh, are you excited? Yeet. Down since day one this. I'm in the basement us. Down since day one this. You know, he stops and then he jumps up in the apron. Let's play it again. Down since. Fuck me then. Oh. Sami Zayn comes out. IDN, I'm proud of you, man. Raw after Mania. Let's not get too sentimental. It's Raw after Mania. We're here to celebrate. Hit the music. Down since day one ish. Then it stops. Jimmy Uso comes out. Down since day one ish. What in the fuck are we doing here, man? Down since day one ish. Yeet, 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 yeet. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Sami Uso. This is just fucking cringe and crap, to say the least. Honestly, man. Fucking tragic state of affairs. Metro Boomin in the house. Chelsea Green and Keir Stokes are here from the Las Vegas Aces, or wherever the hell that is. Logan Paul, backstage interview. He's like, I'm going to continue my WrestleMania winning streak. I'll wrestle anybody on the roster. The last guy that needs a WrestleMania winning streak's Logan Paul. But I think that's what, 3 in a row or something. Jackie Redfin interview AJ Styles. Cross appears. Are these two gonna be in a faction? Who knows? It's all a bit mediocre, isn't it? We then got a video trailer from the brand new Dark series Netflix this summer, WWE Unreal. What the hell is that? Right, we then come back for the break. Pat McAfee's like, oh, Gunther, what you doing? Gunther's here. And then Gunther's like, hey, Cole, you think I tap out? How about you suck my nipples? So he gets him in a headlock, the nipples. The nipples are bouncing up down against Michael Cole's face. Hayden nipple. Hayden nipple, Reich. Hayden Reich. So the nipples are bouncing in Cole's face. Pat McAfee's like, fuck that, I want some of those nipples. He interferes, but then Gunther locks him in the sleeper, wraps the nipples around his jugular. Pat McAfee passes it. They manage to get Gunther out of him. He's booted out the arena. Pat McAfee's taken to the trainer's office. Michael Cole's no happy. He tells Adam Pearce that he wants to be able to voice his opinion without getting bullied by guys like Gunther. Pearce says he can do that. So now it's Joe, Testori, and Michael Cole in commentary. Holy shit. That's bad. Judgment Day up next. Priest. Penta versus Dominic. Right. Dominic wins because JD Madonna came back and helped them win. JD Madonna's back. Good to see him back because it was a scary spot all those months ago where he nearly fucking died. Then it was time for El Grande Americani vignette. This was boring. He came out and cut a promo during one of the breaks as well. Who cares? Right. Heyman, Seth, Punk, Roman segment, and Braun Breaker. Rollins comes out. I'm a visionary. I'm Seth frickin' Rollins. Out comes Punk. Look in your eyes. Batters Rollins. Then takes his attention to Heyman. Rollins then rakes the eyes of Punk. Curb stomp. Roman Reigns' music hits. Then, like, I say before Roman Reigns' music hit, the graphics hit. Like, the show was ending, right? And it was like, holy fuck, how bad would that have been? Roman Reigns' music's hit. Seth Rollins then throws him at the ring. It's Roman against Punk. Roman against Seth, sorry. Seth's getting battered. Paul Heyman gets a Superman punch. But then out of nowhere, Braun Breaker spears Roman Reigns. And essentially, Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker batter CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Now, right, does this make not a lot of sense? Yes, to a degree. Is it good seeing Braun Breaker in there with the main eventers? You bet your bottom dollar it is. But My problem is, like, is this going to be a 2-on-2 match at Backlash, or are we never going to see these four again interact? You know what I mean? That is the problem with modern WWE. It's like you've no idea what you're going to get. You know what I mean? Like, the Rock was scheduled and supposed to be on this weekend, you know, the Mania there. Then can't bother his arse turn up. I feel like there's just too many uncertainties with wrestling anyway. You know what? Was it the worst Raw after Mania? No. Was there a lot of shit? Yes. Was there a lot of decent stuff? I think there was. You know what? I'll give it a I'll give it a 3 out of 10. I thought the Cena Orton stuff was good. I thought the main event stuff was good with Breaker, but you know, it is more of the same into like the promo for Seth and Paul Heyman did not leave a lot. I mean, honestly, the stuff they did in the Pat McAfee show was better, and then there was a lot of dross in the middle. So 3 out of 10. Good to see some women debut, and I mean the Gunther stuff was shit, but the Jey Uso stuff, holy fuck, that was bad. Anyway, 3 out of 10. That might seem high, but I think Cena carried the show, man. Big John.